Perfect. 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 All right, we're back. We're back. What is going on, everybody? We got it right this time. Hey, man. We'll start off again. What's going on, everybody? RB, Philly Take with RB, and we are back in the house, man. Hey, I said it once, and I'll say it again. The Philadelphia Eagles must win this ball game, and, there's no excuses, man. The Giants are pitiful. The Philadelphia Eagles need a win. They can go and rally off 3 here in a row, maybe even 4. And with the state of the NFC least, yes, we don't refer to it as the East anymore. It is officially the NFC least, the NFC worst division ever. And the Philadelphia Eagles, I know we're banged up. I know we're hurt out the wazoo. I mean, talk about all the guys. Sanders, Ertz, Kavon Wallace, Malik Jackson. Lane's playing, but he's been banged up and is still probably going to be banged up. Alshon's out. All right, all these people. But I don't care. I don't, because the Cowboys stink. Washington football team is doo-doo, right? Remember week 1 when they wanted to talk all that smack? Well, they haven't been in sight ever since. They lost 5 in a row. The Eagles gave up, 27 unanswered to that team? And now we got the pitiful Giants. No Saquon Barkley. If they had Saquon Barkley, well, it would be very hard to pick the Eagles in this one. It would be very, very close. And I still think it's going to be a dogfight. I think it's going to be a close game. But guess what? The Eagles are the best team remaining in this division. And it is time. I am tired of the mediocrity. I am tired of us playing down the competition and really succumbing to all this pressure. No, the Eagles, with our backs against the wall, are known to be solid. Let them sleep on us. Let them pick against us. It is time, Eagles Nation, that we hold ourselves to a better standard. Travis Fulgham looks like the next big thing. Carson Wentz is stepping up every single week. This D-line is scary. We will get pressure. And again, that is the main key to this game. Daniel Jones fumbled 18 times in his rookie year. He has fumbled 4 times in the first 6 games. Hit that guy, especially on the blind side, because Andrew Thomas, their first-round pick, when they picked him, everybody was like, oh, whoa, Dave Gettleman going with offensive lineman here? Andrew Thomas, that is a reach. And the guy's been stinking up the joint. They are literally calling for that dude to get benched already. So you know what, Brandon Graham, or whoever's lined up on that side, Graham Barnett, you better get past that dude one-on-one matchup, and you better hit Daniel Jones. Make him fumble the ball. The one game that we won the turnover battle, we won the dang game. We must force turnovers. I'll start it off by saying that. Again, let me get some score predictions up in the chat. I know we'll have a lot of people coming in here throughout. And again, this was a surprise stream. Just wanted to hop on here because, it's very different playing on a Thursday night. I mean, in my opinion, there shouldn't even be games on Thursday nights because, first off, a lot of guys are already injured. And in this kind of season, I mean, Thursday night games are ridiculous. You get, 3 days of rest, and then you're already back at it? I don't know, man. I was never a big fan of the Thursday night games. But what I will tell you is that the only good thing about it is that, 1, we have football here very early on, and number 2, the Eagles can't – they have no time to dwell on the past. It is right now. And the Eagles have not lost to the Giants since 2016, which is why I am a firm believer that the Eagles will still have the Giants number, and it is time to make magic happen. Now, let's get to some of these comments. We got 25 up in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Sorry about the other stream. Don't know why it wasn't working. Sean McQuestion, my guy, channel member. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to the channel emojis as well. I'm liking them, seeing them up in the chat here. Shout out to everybody. Mini 21. RB, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? Big play. Let's get this dub. Cowboys Digital. We got the enemies in our territory. And we might even have some Giants fans that tune in. But I don't care. Let them come in. Let them talk their smack. Let them tell us how we can't do what people have set out for us to do. The Eagles, I mean, this division, I've never seen a division so easy to win. But it's time for us to take opportunity. I'm looking at everybody in the room. I'm looking at guys to be held accountable. And one thing that I do know is that the less amount of experience that Carson Wentz has with his supporting cast, the better the guy does. I don't know why, but it just is what it is. It's time for Carson to go out here and have a big 4-touchdown game. It's time for him to have one of those games. Rick Bennett up in the chat. What's going on, my guy? What's going on? Let's go Birds. Drew Vertical. Connor Murphy. Ethan. Sonic 2. What's going on? Kevin Cronin says 31-10 Birds. Let's go, man. Come on. Come on, man. Wentz is elite right now. Stop blaming him for the loss. Yeah, it's not on Carson, man. And that's one thing. Look. Lane Johnson's back. He's going to be banged up. But we got to protect the heck out of Carson Wentz. This guy has taken 25 sacks, got hit 16 times last week. It is time to stop disrespecting Carson Wentz. This guy comes out here and does it with practice squad guys. He's got to go and put this team once again on his back. It just is what it is. But we got to protect him, all right? I'm glad that we got Jamon Brown out of here because the dude stinks. The dude sacked Carson Wentz. He stinks. And having our 7th offensive line now in 7 weeks, it's not going to be good, man. But hey, somehow, some way, we got to pull this thing together. And look, here's what I'm telling you. Again, we will not be mathematically out of the equation by any chance. But if the Eagles lose this game to the Giants, it will put a dent this big in our stomachs. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, we'll be a game out of the division, but at the same time, we'll be like, did we really just lose to the Giants? I mean, we got the Seahawks coming up. We got the Packers. We got the Saints. And we can't lose to the dang Giants. I don't care who's out. That's how I feel about it. You guys can let me know what you think. King Alchemist, must win, bro. I agree. Shout out to everybody up in here, too. Appreciate everybody. And by the way, we will be live after the game tomorrow. I know a lot of people are going to have school and work, but hey, we are grinding. We will be up and we will instantly react right after the game has concluded. Mini 21 says, RB, you're underrated. You deserve more subs. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate everyone who's on this journey with me. Hey, we're here. We're going up together. As much as it is me, it's you guys as well. The ones who have been here and constantly support. And I appreciate you guys forever. Let's see. 27-13 Eagles. Ethan says, welcome to the Fire Doug Peterson fan club. Promote Deuce Staley as head coach. We're already coming with the fire takes, baby. We're already coming with the fire takes. Eagles 19-11. Let's see. Not Deuce. It's Frank. Hire Frank Reich this offseason if available. Hey, and if you're just coming in, drop your score prediction. We are here to talk. We're here to gloat. Welcome the competition, welcome the enemies, but at the same time, it's our turn to dominate. I'm tired of this season just being on a such a low energy level. I'm tired of it. Can we just rally 3 off in a row? Can we just get some life and some hope in this team? Please. Come on, man. Dang. I'm sure Barkley would tire the Eagles defense if he was not hurt. If Saquon Barkley was not hurt, I mean, Nathan Gary would be a poster child, all right? He would be all over ABC News, man. Guy gets exposed, man. Shout out to my guy, Philly Mike, Philly Talk Podcast. If you guys have not yet, sub him up. That's my dude right there. Says, Friday, my bad, bro. Good stuff, my guy. Hey, me and him were actually supposed to stream tonight. And I know he got wrapped up in some things. So hopefully we'll get something together soon. Let us know if you guys want us to collab. Awesome dude, awesome content creator. That's my guy. Again, sub him up. if you have not yet. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. Let's see. Welcome to the Fire Howie Roseman fan club. Bring back Frank Reich as the GM. Hey, bring back Philly Take with RB as the Eagles GM. I'm ready to go. I'm just a phone call away. Hire me, Jeffrey Lurie. Joseph Ventura, what's going on, bro? Nice picture, by the way. What's going on? Carson needs to come out with energy from the start. Hey, look, that's a good point, Jonah. And he makes a very good point because, look, I'm tired of the Eagles starting so slow. And I know for a fact that if the Eagles go up early in this game, we can win it. We can be settled because I know that, the Eagles are always playing from behind. It always takes some heroics, like I said before. Why can't we come out and score 2 touchdowns in the first quarter? Come out, get a quick score, bang up Daniel Jones, make him fumble because he loves to do that. Pick it up and run it all the way back, man. That is music to my ears. Yeah, we can still win in the fourth quarter, and I think it's going to be tight to the fourth quarter because I'm not going to believe the Eagles can start out fast until I see it with my own eyes. Doug doesn't do anything to get us into a rhythm. He, first play, it's always a 20-yard route. Like, can we just use the run game and just keep a balanced offense? I'm telling you, we would score early in the game. But hey, by the way, I will say, and I dropped the preview earlier, so after the stream, go ahead and check it out if you want. I did say that this is the game of the unsung heroes. There will be many guys that you don't expect who will step up in this game because we are just too injury riddled at this point. Josh B says, let's go, Birds. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's time to get hype. It's time. Look, I feel like there's a sense of letdown in the city right now among this fan base, but it's time for us to step up and ultimately time for us to make a statement. And a lot of people will say that it's against the Giants. It doesn't care. But if this team plays a well-executed game of football, all right, it doesn't matter. We don't control who we play, but what we do control is how we play. Let's come out and make a statement, man. Shout out to everybody up in here. Rick Bennett says this game will be an easy win, no anxiety, all good. 54-3. I wish. Yeah, if you say 54-3, man, you don't know Philly Eagles, man, because hey, Rick and I both know best. Every game will come down to a matter of 7 or less points. It doesn't matter how. I want you to know something. Travis had 6 catches, 75 yards, a touchdown with no targets in the first half. Imagine they got him. Yeah, he had 2 catches in the first half in the final 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, it's ridiculous. And Travis Fulgham, now that Zach Ertz is down, I do expect Travis Fulgham to probably get double teams, and they're going to put Bradbury on him. But at the same time, look at me. Do I look confident? Yes. Why? Because Travis Fulgham is the dude, all right? There's people out here telling me that, we still need games to see if Travis can prove himself. He hasn't proved anything. Are you kidding me? This guy, like I said the other day, first guy since T.O. for this team to have a touchdown in his first 3 games. The dude had a 150-yard game. 150 yards against the Steelers. Come on now. What else do we need? Really? This guy, you can tell when a player has that it factor. Travis Fulgham has it. There's no doubt about that. Now, if D-Jax comes back, let me know in the chat. Do you guys think D-Jax is going to be used tomorrow? Because I don't. I'm not believing it anymore because I've been baited too many times as a D-Jax supporter and lover. The first tenure and the second tenure. I love D-Jax, but I've been fooled too many times that I think they're just going to bring him out as a decoy. I really do. I don't think he's healthy yet. I don't. Watch Nate Gary match up with a receiver again. I hope not, man. I would love one of these other linebackers to get a good chance in this game because Nathan Gary, it just kills me. Nathan Gary kills me, honestly. What about Davion Taylor, a 3rd-round pick, and this guy came in for 4th quarter duties last week? I mean, come on, man. Give the guy a chance. Can it be worse than Nate Gary? Maybe. But can he show us some promise for the future? I mean, Nathan Gary is not showing anything. He's not showing anything. 31-13 Eagles. Make sure to check out my Eagles-Giants preview that's currently uploading. Hey, go ahead, check it out. Watch Daniel run all over our offense. No way in heck, man. If any quarterback's going to be running over a defense, it's Carson Wentz. This guy had 3 rushing touchdowns in the first 4 years combined. He has 4 this year. And Carson is tough. You can't take that away from him. Watch Carson Wentz rush for over 50 or 60 yards. Watch. Eagles win 49-7, 33-10. Haven't been here in a minute. What's up, bro? What's going on, Nas? What's going on, man? Appreciate you for tuning in tonight. Aisha, what's going on? Hope everything is good. Let's go, Birds. Check it out. Kobe Bryant Jr., 24. What's going on? Hey, and if there's any basketball fans in here, don't worry. We will have some Sixers content out this weekend. A lot of good stuff coming on that term as well. So, we're doing what we can. It's just been a hefty couple of days here with the Eagles playing on Thursday. But, hey, one thing for you guys, and let me know in the chat, are you a fan of the black jerseys? Because in my opinion, I love the black jerseys. And this is the first time we're going to rock them this season. And I feel like every time I've seen Carson Wentz in a black jersey, or just the Eagles team for that matter, they're just good. Like I feel like we dominate in the all black jerseys. I love them. Only thing worse than the NFC East is the Jets. Hey, if you're a Jets fan out there, and I remember one Jets fan specifically who argued with me this past offseason for a long time. By the way, he's nowhere to be found. We were arguing about Denzel Mims and about Philly and in terms of our fan base. That was funny. I feel bad for the Jets fans. I do. What's good, RB? What did I miss? Just got here. Hey, this is just a chill stream, man. Just talking some thoughts about the Eagles game tomorrow. Just trying to get some hype. You know what I mean? I feel like there's been a lack of energy. We're just trying to do our thing out here. So if they lose to the Giants, I don't know what to say. Fulgham, 11 catches, 137 yards. Hightower, D-Jax, I like it. Travis, I think Travis is going to have over 100 yards. I do. I really do. What's up, RB? What's going on, Ryan Rowe? What is going on, man? 32-15 Eagles. Travis Fulgham, 12 receptions and 2 touchdowns. That is music to my ears. That's what I like to hear. NFC East has to be the worst division. Absolutely. It is the worst division ever. We might win this division with 5 games or 6, honestly. Hit the like button and subscribe. Max the Brett Brown hater. What's going on, man? 17-2 Eagles. Let's go, Birds. Oh, my gosh. That is a funny score prediction. That is hilarious. I think he's going to get a safety for the only buckets or for the only points. Let's see. Jamon Brown sucks. Hey, Jamon Brown, I really think, look, I've never played offensive lineman, but I think if I went into the NFL, I really think I could do a better job. Because if you think about it, Jamon Brown had a negative impact. I mean, this guy sacked his own quarterback. That's bad. Jersey Boy, what's going on? Says, what's up? Let's talk Birds. Let's talk about it, man. Look, this stream tonight is about me getting your thoughts as well. I dropped my preview earlier. We'll go over some things, but overall, let's talk about this team, man, because we got to get some energy. I'm tired of, doing my post-game reactions and just, everything's got to be so bad. The Eagles, I mean, we're fighting for our life. We're 1-4-1. No, let's get a convincing win. Who's with me, man? Let's see. NFC Least is an embarrassment. Every time we play the Giants, no name step up. I agree, man. I agree. I think Boston Scott, this will be the emergence game of Boston Scott. A lot of people don't like him for some reason. My opinion is that he didn't even get a fair chance this year. I don't think Boston Scott has really gotten a fair opportunity because Doug Peterson doesn't run the ball. But now Boston is our main back. And, well, Miles Sanders is out. Will Doug Peterson stick with him? Hey, we can even run him in the screen game for all I care. Boston Scott is going to have a huge game, and then we'll start to see more of Boston Scott, and Doug Peterson will be asked, oh, why didn't you use him early on? And he's just going to say, oh, we didn't have certain packages or something like that. But Boston Scott will be the man this game. People don't take into account Wentz got a lot on his shoulders, not to forget full statue walk past every day. Yeah, I mean, the organization's never really respected him, to be honest. Sean McQuestion, my guy, channel member, says we are in there post-game. I like it. RB has a live stream at 12 in the morning. 50 people at least join the stream. Hey, tomorrow night, immediately after the game, if you're up, if you're around, if you're hype, if you're pissed off, ready to break something, either way, I will be there. I'll take a nap after work so I can stay up tomorrow night. My guy, Rick Bennett. I'm a Seahawks fan, and playing the Eagles is harder than it should be. Hey, I respect that. And to your point, Aisha, the Seahawks is the game I'm most terrified about. It has been, and it will be. And apparently they're in the mix to sign Antonio Brown. Now, if he plays or not, either way, Russell Wilson is dangerous. He will pick our linebackers apart piece by piece. 2017 Eagles. DC fan here, your draft videos were funny. I appreciate that. Hey, we got more draft videos coming up for the NBA draft in about a month's time. I think less than a month now. So it's going to be interesting to see how those do. 21-10 Eagles. I'm through with this season. Eagles have been an embarrassment. I've had enough with it this year, even though this season started a month. Hey, I feel you, Ethan. I have the same kind of frustration. But at the end of the day, it is time for us to live it up, man. Let's celebrate this weird year, and let's just embrace this division. It is time for the Eagles to win a division with 6 games. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Whoever wins the NFC East won't be doing anything in the playoffs. You never know, man. You never know. You're right. Everyone get off Wentz's back. He's working with no line. I mean, Wentz was running for his life last week, and at the end of the day, it might be the same this week. The Giants don't have big difference playmakers, but what they do have is grit and toughness against a division team. They're going to come out and play hard. Don't even think twice about it. Don't even think twice about it. 24-13 Birds. Let's go, RB, my guy. Hey, I love it, man. I love it. Feel free to drop a score prediction if you come up in here. Adam Games says, hey, you the best. Hey, appreciate that, Adam. Shout out to you, man. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're having a good night. Are you watching the World Series? I watched Game 1 last night. I got to be completely honest with you. It was nothing like the atmosphere. It's fun to watch the World Series, but there's just something missing about the atmosphere. I think it's because I can see half of the empty crowd, and it kind of hurts, man. It hurts because it doesn't feel like a World Series. But there's two good teams. This is the game. Hightower gets first touchdown. Eagles 21-17. Close game as usual. We pull it out. I love it. Look, unsung heroes. Can somebody please tell me what happened to Deontay Burnett? Where has the guy been, right? I mean, Deontay Burnett is that dude. I mean, he was balling out in camp, and instead of him, Travis Fulgham emerged out of the dust. But I feel like Deontay Burnett can still go toe-to-toe, man. Greg Ward, another one. Math test tomorrow. Wish me luck. Hey, good luck, man. Good luck. Here's no 3 jokes on the Giants defense. Dexter Lawrence, Blake, and Logan Ryan. Look, they got some pieces. But at the same time, they're just They're just I don't think Joe Judge is a good coach. I'll give him some more time. I don't think he's the best coach. Who's worse, Jamon Brown, Nelson Drop, Everything Aguilar, Nathan Gary, or Jalen Mills? Minnie, you can't even ask me a question like that because it's too hard. I hate all of them. But man, Nathan Gary and Jamon Brown are having a pure contest to see who is worse because those two stink. Look, at least Nathan Gary has made a tackle before on the Eagles. Jamon Brown sacked his own quarterback, got rushed like 9 times. It let up like 2 or 3 sacks, got literally tossed out of the picture. I was watching my guy Joey Shakes react to it. I was crying. I was literally crying tears because I never seen something so funny in my life. This man literally it's like you ever play 2K and you hold down circle and you just make like a straight up position. That's what Jamon Brown did in the middle of a play. It looked like a Madden character glitching out. I'd never seen something like that before. This man literally blocked the man and stood straight up, and the play was continuing. I mean, it was crazy. Did you hear about Seahawks signing AB? I heard they're on pace to do so if AB gets reinstated. So Hightower has Butterfingers. You should definitely collaborate with Philly Mike. Definitely. It's going to be hard to run on the Giants D, but anything is possible. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll as long as we stick to the run. We got to watch out for the Giants, though. Devontae Freeman is going to catch some passes out of the backfield. Dion Lewis goes very under the radar. I forgot he even went to the Giants, to be honest, but Dion Lewis, a former Eagle, and he contributed in some special ways, I would say, with the Patriots and then the Titans. So I think Dion Lewis could be an X factor, very low key though. 27-17 Eagles. I'm a Cowboys fan, but go Eagles. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Philly 559. What's good, RB? Finally caught one of your live streams. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on, man? We're live after every game. I'm gonna try to start doing more streams during the week. Just been a little busy, but 24-17 or 30-13 if the defense balls out. The question is, will Jim Schwartz be aggressive? You gotta send a bunch of pressure at Daniel Jones. Make this guy uncomfortable early on, and we'll be fine. Blaming Mahomes for losing when he's playing with practice squad players. Exactly. 28-17 Giants. What happened to 4-4 Philly fan? Hey, it's my guy, man. I know he's been busy and stuff. Definitely going to try to collab with him soon. Fulgham, 10 catches, 152 against the Steelers. 75 yards against the Ravens. Great secondary. Yeah, he's been balling out. And don't forget, he was also double teamed early on in that game. So I'm excited. Shout out to Jim Schwartz up in the chat. Appreciate that super chat, man. Says, hey, RB, do I deserve an extension, Jim Schwartz? Hey, Jim, you could prove to me tomorrow night if you deserve an extension or not. If you come out and send a bunch of blitzes at Daniel Jones and make this man fumble the ball, I will consider, Jim. I will consider. But, Jim, you got to get these guys riled up. You can't sit there with that blank face, just like in your picture. You can't just sit there on the sideline all plain. You got to get these guys. Look, no Malik Jackson, but Brandon Graham has been very good this year. He's been sneaky good. Josh Sweat. This guy is balling out. He's tipping it at the line. All right, he's getting pressure around the edge. Josh Sweat looks like the next big thing. Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave, surprisingly, are the guys who need to step it up a little bit. I thought I'd never be saying that. But Josh Sweat and Brandon Graham have been special. You got this, Jim. Let's see. I see people shouting out the black jersey, so shout out to you guys. Yeah, the black jerseys are fire. Love the color rush uniforms. I want the Kelly Greens back. Would like to see Quez get some targets. Bradley and Taylor should play more. Our young guys are hungry. Hey, they're hungry. And that is why I believe, I don't want to spoil a video idea that I'm going to be doing, but let's just say our young guys deserve the cream of the crop, man. The young guys deserve the opportunity right now. And when we get back Rieger, when we get back Goddard, I think we could be something special. I do. I wonder if Quez is going to play tomorrow and if he's going to get any snaps. I'll definitely be looking out for that. Who that says, yo, what's going on, man? What's going on? Have a black DeMarco Murray Eagles jersey. It's sick. The best PE teacher in the world gave it to me. Hey, I love that. Love that. Wish DeMarco could have done some more, but it is what it is. Shout out to the channel emojis. I see them here on my phone. Shout out to I love those channel emojis, man. We'll be getting more emojis too as we get more members. So shout out to everybody. Let's see. Bruce says, make sure everyone hits that like button for my guy. Let's get those likes. Black jerseys are fire. Hey, you heard him. Hit the like button, man. Doesn't hurt. It's free. helps push this content out to other Philly fans. Let's get some of the competition up in here. Hey, let's get some people up in here. Hit that like button. Shout out to everybody. Sweat is our best edge rusher, and Barnett starts over him. If the Ravens O-line was not that good, he would have had more sacks. I have Sweat having a monster 6 sacks game. Oh my gosh. That's what I like to hear. That is the confidence that I like to hear. Josh Sweat is going to tear it apart, baby. He's coming for Daniel Jones. If I got to put my money on someone forcing a fumble early on, it's Josh Sweat. The dude is playing hungry, man. The dude is playing hungry. The dude is playing hungry. Put Jalen Hurts in, man. Hey, I expect to see him in a few different situations. We tried that trick play last week. It just amounted for 1 yard. But, hey, it's working right now. So, you might as well. Black Jersey's fire. How difficult is that? Matisse Thibelson, another channel member. What's going on, bro? No way this isn't a W. No way this isn't a W. I don't know how you're saying that. I would like to think it's an optimistic way. Like, no way this isn't a win. But I don't know if you're saying no way this is not a win. Or no way this isn't a win. I don't know. That's an interesting one. Is Sanders out? Yeah, he's out. Sanders is out. I'll read you guys the injury report if you haven't heard it yet. Give me 1 second here. There's so many guys I tend to forget, but Miles Sanders is out. Zach Ertz is out. Alshon's out. Jack Driscoll's out. Malik Jackson's out. Kayvon Wallace is out. Avonte Maddox is out. Duke Riley is out. Who else? Who am I missing? I mean, there's so many dudes that are out. Lane Johnson is playing, but again, he's on a busted ankle, so we'll see how that works out. But yeah, we got a lot of guys out, but I don't care. This is a game you must win. You must win this game. If we go to 1-5-1 and the Giants beat us, well, you know what? I said it yesterday in my video. I said it today. We will feel exactly how we felt after the Eagles lost to Miami last year and we went to 5-7. Now, I know we came back and won 4 in a row, but I'm telling you, man, we will feel bottomless. We will feel devastated if the Eagles don't win this game. And it's not because we're out of the equation. It's just because we know there's not a lot of hope. Let's see. What's up, RB? What's going on, T-Gang? Travis going off. Eagles 7-8-1. Jason Kroom is going to be part of the future. I predicted Hightower and Fulgham. So far, Fulgham has proved me right. There you go, man. Jason Kroom, the Jason Kroom Stan Club. There we go. Still laughing at the Cowboys. Of course, man. I'm laughing all week at the Cowboys. You know what's funny? As the days have went on, the Cowboys fans have dissipated. I've talked to about 2 Cowboys fans since they got obliterated on Monday night. Where are they? They are in hiding. They are gone. Speaking of Cowboys fans, my guy J-Rick's up in here. He's about one of the only real ones that I actually know that can tell it how it is. And he'll tell you right straight up. The Cowboys are trash too. They're on pace to give up the most points in NFL history. I mean, come on, man. Matt Pryor off the injury. Oh, yeah, Matt Pryor is apparently coming back, but Doug Peterson hasn't committed to a right guard yet and won't let us know who it is, so Howie Rosen better switch that up on the depth chart. Let's see. Ronnie McLeod, Marcus Epps, Greg Ward, and Fletch needs to step up. I agree. I'm waiting for Greg Ward to have a 100-yard game. I don't even know what that says. Max Kellerman is the biggest Carson Wentz hater I know. I mean, he's ridiculous, man. You can't tell it how he can't be fair and tell how it is. So it is what it is. Shout out to Barn 5. Did AB officially sign with a team? No, but the Seahawks are planning to make a huge push for him. So once he gets reinstated. The best D coordinator in the business has just entered the building. What's going on, Jim Schwartz? Should I start Travis in fantasy? You definitely should start Travis Fulgham. No doubt about it. I'm not quite sold on Jalen Rieger, but I can't wait to see him pair with Travis Fulgham after the bye. I agree. I cannot wait. They are going to be special. Eagles are finally favored. I can see them looking past the Giants and losing. Hey, Jimmy J, how's the Patriots doing? How are you doing? Remember you came here talking smack when you were 2-0? I know you miss a special someone, don't you? I know you miss someone. Not that the Eagles' youth O-line is bad. Not only were they going up against an amazing D-line, Jamon Brown was horrible. Exactly. But guys like Jordan Mailata and Nate Herbig has been rock solid, surprisingly. It's crazy. It's crazy. Jeff Stoutland has done an amazing job with the O-line, and I expect more of it. Do Eagles fans miss Nick Foles? I don't know. Some Eagles fans may. In my opinion, he did what he had to do, won his championship, and Nick Foles, honestly, it is what it is at this point. Nick Foles is the finisher. He's not a starter on a team. He's the guy that will come in and get the job done. But if you give Nick a full 16-game year, he's not going to do anything. I'm telling you. It's crazy how his career has progressed, but that's just my opinion on it. Cowboy fan Peterson needs to pick up the pressure coming off the Giants D-line, especially if LJ is out and the problems with the Eagles guards. Agreed. Absolutely agree. I agree. Don't worry about Jamon Brown anymore. That boy can fix his glove in free agency. Exactly. He stinks. Let's see. 42-10. Doug's going to catch heat. Wow. 37-14 Eagles. Travis, player of the game. Eagles needed to win this dub. Our kicker is starting to turn into Jake Elliott. Jake Elliott stinks. Jake Elliott is bad. And he needs to have a reality check. He needs to get called in to Howie Roseman's office. He needs to get called in right away. How bad is Davion if he can't beat out Nate Gary? That's what I'm saying. Look, everybody's all gloating about Jalen Hurts. Well, guess what? We wasted a second-round pick. Could have had a quality linebacker, okay? Maybe we could have even gotten Kenneth Murray or Patrick Queen in the first round. Patrick Queen is balling out for the Ravens. And then in terms of our third-round pick, Davion Taylor, I didn't even know this guy played one high school game. I knew he didn't play a lot, but one high school game. And he's just not ready yet. But third-round pick? Really? I don't know about this. Like, I don't know who should be in charge of our drafting capabilities going into this next year. Really? Honestly, I really don't. Should I bench or start Travis Fulgham? Start, absolutely. I picked him up. I'm starting him. What do you think about Cox restructuring his deal? Yeah, I did see that. I think it was like $5.7 million that Cox restructured. What it means, honestly, is that Howie Roseman is looking to be aggressive at the deadline, which I don't know if it's the best idea. Now, we do need to pick up pieces, a few, but we also need to get rid of some. And again, this will be in a video coming up. But let me tell you, I'm confident with our young guys right now. I don't see why not, man. I don't see why not. Let's rock with the young guys. See what they can do, you know? But this game tomorrow will tell a lot. The Eagles gotta win this game. I'm not settling for any more disappointment. No more disappointment. I had enough of that over Sixers season. I expected the Eagles to be much better. They got to get it done, man. They got to get it done. Quez has one target on the year, I believe, and we got 24 yards on a pass interference call. He averages 24 yards a target, just saying. Hey, he did get that pass interference. We'll see what happens, man. They might as well give Quez a shot, you know? Better start Sean Bradley, get Josh Sweat more playing time. If there's anything more disgraceful in the East, it's Brett Brown, Doug, and Howie went to the bar last night. RB, why'd you remove my wrench? I'm always on live streams. Hey, I'll give you your wrench back. Just comment again. I've been having to remove some, and I'm having YouTube remove some for me because People have been abusing their wrenches, and I don't go for that. I'm not going to be giving a lot out, so road to 4K subs getting close. Hey, we're almost there, man. We are working our way up. Dang, I wish the game was today. I agree. I feel like I'm in go mode. I feel like I'm ready to rock. I feel like come tomorrow night, I'm going to run through a wall. That is just how it gets. And just knowing the stakes of this game, a lot of people will think it's a boring game. No, this is going to be a tightly contested game. I'm ready for it. Seems like every week you guys have to check the injury report. You always have someone injured. That's pretty funny coming from a Cowboys fan. It's hysterical. Watch Washington football team upset the Cowgirls. If Josh Sweat lines up against the Giants rookie, I think his name is Andrew Thomas. Exactly. Andrew Thomas is being called to get benched by the Giants already. The dude stinks. Brandon Graham is going to have a feast against him. Rick Bennett with a hot take, my guy. When the Giants punt to us, we run it to the house. 102-yard touchdown run. Imagine a big punt return. Man, we know we love them punt returns against the Giants. I am ready. I'm ready. Think about it like this. If the Ravens' number one defense gets rattled by Hurts, imagine what he can do against the Giants. I feel like him and Scott are going to combine 200 rushing yards. Hey, give me a Boston Scott prediction down in the chat. I'm telling you, this is the emergence game of Boston Scott. I'm saying he's going to have anywhere from 70 to 80 rushing yards. And I think he's going to have another 60 to 70 receiving yards. I really do. I think Boston Scott is going to explode this game. A couple big runs, and he's going to show why he's been disrespected, man. Boston Scott is going to show why he has been disrespected this entire year. It is time for Scott to come out, and he finally gets his opportunity. We saw what he did last year, week 17 against the Giants, right? And Boston Scott was just that dude. He was a nice compliment over those last couple weeks, and then he had 3 touchdowns to help us win the division. I think Scott's going to have like 130 combined yards and a touchdown or 2, really. Should I start or bench Boston Scott in fantasy? If it's up to me, like it depends who you have, but I'm starting Boston Scott. I really would. Nathan Gary should be traded to the Cowboys so he can add to the worst defense in history. Hey, trade him to the Cowboys. Trade Nathan. Look, I would trade Nathan Gary right now for I would give up a draft pick to trade Nathan Gary away. That's how bad it is. Like, I would get rid of this guy in a heartbeat. I really would. Let's see, man. Hey, drop your Boston Scott predictions up in the chat. I'm going to get to them in 1 second. Let's see. Josh Sweat, 2 touchdowns. Holy. Cowboys fans, see the Eagles winning the East, but Washington has a crazy D-line. Yeah, they just have no quarterback. They have no quarterback. Howie and Doug Peterson. Eagles go 5-10-1. I'm guessing you like the Eagles. Well, that would be an understatement because I love the Eagles. I absolutely love them. And we're 1-4-1, but I'm dying right now because the Eagles are going to win a football game. That is how much I love the Eagles. The passion is unmatched. Why are Giants fans so cocky? Yeah, Giants fans 2 weeks ago, sever for Trevor. And now they're like, oh, we're going to win the division. I don't get it, man. That's how pitiful the New York football Giants, they're close to being in first place. It's crazy, man. We need a win. What up, bro? What's going on, Buckeye? What's going on? I don't know why people are blaming Wentz. The man is throwing deep balls to no-name receiver. Exactly. He's throwing on one foot, off balance, getting hit every which way. And that's one thing. That's one thing key in this game. Carson Wentz must be on the move. Let the guy operate with his feet. He's going to get a rushing touchdown in this game if he moves, and he's going to find guys open. Our receivers outside of Travis Fulgham are not good enough to get separation off a 3 or 5 step drop. Carson's got to create time. He's got to roll out. All right, Rich Scangarello, Marty Morningweg, and Press Taylor. If you guys know anything that they are doing, let me know in the chat. These guys are getting a paycheck, they're getting health benefits, and they're getting free lunch, and they're doing nothing. And I'm not saying it's their fault. It's more so Doug Peterson's fault because he's stubborn and he doesn't want an offensive coordinator. But really, what are these guys doing? Just like Alshon Jeffrey. I mean, what are they doing? We need to design some rollouts. We need an architect to design this playbook, and we need Carson Wentz to go play action, roll out, and bomb one down the field to Mr. Travis Fulgham, TF13. I'm calling it right now, man. Jamon Brown is gone from what I hear, so we don't have to worry about that dude. He is long gone. Now, I heard something that we might be bringing him back to the practice squad. I hope not, because the guy stinks. But anyways, he's just bad. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. We got 85 up in the chat. Everybody getting hyped for the Eagles game, man. We got some Eagles fans. We got some rivals, some non-Eagles fans. We appreciate everyone in this channel. King Joe, what's going on, bro? Jamon Brown is going to be a starting right in the XFL. Yeah, he'll be in a little league coach eventually. Bears are looking to trade Mitch Trubisky. The Cowboys are looking at him already. Hey, you guys want to know one guy who I'm not terrified, okay? One guy who I think the Cowboys will be interested in. Can anybody guess who it is? Any quarterback? Look, I'm just going to say it. If the Cowboys are going to be interested in a quarterback, they should go for a cheap option, right? They don't have a lot of money either. They should go for a realistic option. A guy who got benched today. I don't know if you saw his Zoom interview. The guy was publicly depressed about getting benched on a 3-3 team. It's Fitzmagic. It's Ryan Fitzmagic. Fitzpatrick. I call him Fitzmagic. The guy from Harvard. The dude has the Miami Dolphins at 3-3. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I would be mad too if I was 3-3 and got benched for Tua. I would. Do you think Hurts is the Eagles' future? It's too soon to tell. But what I will say is I don't agree with the ideology of putting a second-round pick out there in these different packages like he's Taysom Hill. I don't agree with that because if he is the future, then we're going to get him hurt. I don't know, man. What if we're buyers and sellers at the deadline? That's a good point. Again, I'm going to have a video coming out on this, but what I will say is I think the Eagles can be a win-win situation. I really can. We can get younger and still benefit from it. So imagine this game goes to a tie like the Bengals. If the Eagles tie this game, I will delete my YouTube channel. I will delete it. What will it say if the Eagles lose? What it will say is that we've let down, that there is not hope for this team because we have tough teams coming up. And if you can't take care of business like this, well, you know what? You don't deserve to be in the playoffs. You don't deserve to be at the top of this terrible division because you're even more terrible. That's what it says. Here's the Boston Scott predictions from earlier. Again, we were trying to predict what Boston Scott's stat line will be. I really think it's going to be 130 total yards, rushing and receiving, and a touchdown or more. We got 128 yards, 17 for 85 rush, 9 for 45 receptions. I like that. Josh Sweat has the speed and the tackles for the Giants to have trouble for sure. Yep, I agree. Boston Scott, 80 rushing yards. Boston Scott is the giant killer. I know, man. That's why I'm telling you, it's all come together perfectly. It's all come together. 80 and 2 touchdowns. Would you keep Foles if you went back and signed him? If we went back and signed him, like back in time, I still think it was the right decision for what we did. Scott needs motivation. Can we acquire OBJ? Push for OBJ. Hey, I think OBJ might request a trade, honestly. And it would be realistic. But at the same time, it's like we got to look at the cap, man, because we are in cap purgatory. RB, even a loss to the Giants, never give up on your team. Hey, you already know, man. Drummer Boy is my dude. Look, no matter what, if the Eagles go 0-10, if we're 0-16, I'm not giving up on the Birds because as a Philadelphia fan, that is not what you do. I mean, we could go 0-16 and you could go down Center City and see people rocking Eagles jerseys. That is just the passion of this city. And eventually, when we're allowed to go to games again, I want to be able to vlog some experiences so that other people who may not have ever been there can kind of get that sense of what it's like to be a Philly fan because it's something different, man. I'm telling you. I went to an Atlanta Braves game last year, and they were in first place, and there was a half crowd, and they were as quiet as I've ever heard. I'm like, holy. We need this dub. You already know. Eagles need to call up Seahawks and inquire about Rashad Penny. Eagles could use a physical between the tackles running back that can catch out of the backfield. Hey, I don't see us going out to get another back, but I want to see what some of our backs can do, you know? I want to see what a guy like Scott can do tomorrow. Scott will have 100 total yards and a touchdown, 16 for 71, 42, and a touchdown. I like it. We need OBJ. What up, bro? What's going on? The Giants stink. We need to get these sacks. I love it, man. I love it. I'm telling you, if the Eagles win the turnover battle tomorrow, if we force Daniel Jones into an interception or a couple fumbles or whatever, this team will be fine. This team will be fine. We will win the game if we win the turnover battle. I'm just telling it straight like that. Brokey 711. What's good, bro? What's going on? Fogum, 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. I like it. Jamon Brown gone. Dude sacked Carson Wentz. Absolutely Truck had the audacity to fix his gloves instead of helping block. It's crazy. Plays like Steve McNair to me, tough and gritty. I've been sold on him since the Pittsburgh game his rookie year. Absolutely. I agree, man. He's tough, and one thing you know about Wentz is he will not give up until the final whistle blows. And that's why I like him, man. I respect him no matter what. Eagles, I can see going and getting Eric Kendricks. Hey, speaking of a Kendricks, Michael Kendricks is trying out for the Seahawks again. He's another guy, I mean, I wouldn't mind calling up. And I believe, look, we would never take Bradham back after what he said. But Bradham is still a free agent too, which is crazy, after he got cut by the Saints. So, let's see. Had to wait 37 years for my AFL team to win another premiership. Then they won 2 out of 3. There you go, man. Fitzmagic. Why does the ESPN say the Cowboys are going to win the East? I mean, man, I don't listen to them. I don't listen. How about this take? If the Eagles had Frank Reich, they'll be 5-1. I don't deny it, man. Frank Reich was that dude. He was that guy. Look, Doug, you can't take away Doug's aggression from him, but you can tell that the aggression does not work without a flawlessly executed game plan. And that was what Frank Reich did. I mean, they sat down in a matter of weeks and designed a whole new playbook for Nick Foles, and this man thrived in it. He really thrived in it. But hey, let me ask you guys, we got 85 in the chat. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. By the way, subscribe if you are new. Shout out to everybody. I got a question for all of you. If there is a player, it doesn't matter which team it's from tomorrow night, maybe an underrated guy that might have a huge game, that might stick out, that not a lot of people are talking about, who would it be? And, you know, maybe give me a stat line or why or something like that. Let me know. Who's like an underrated player who you think could have a huge game tomorrow night and impact the outcome? Let me know. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight as well. I mean, didn't really, announce this at all. Didn't expect a lot of people to come out, but appreciate everybody coming to hang, man. And we'll be, like I said, we will be live tomorrow night after the game if anybody is still awake. So let's see. I love Carson. He's only 27. You guys act like he's 37. Should the Eagles try to trade for Julio? I don't think I would, to be honest. I don't think I would because he's 31, getting up there. So at this point, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how he would fare on this team. I really don't. But hey, if you're just tuning in, we are asking the chat, who is a guy who might stand out tomorrow night, either team that you're not that a lot of people are not expecting, maybe a guy who's underrated, who could significantly affect the outcome of this game. Let me know. Goddard, Fulgham, Sweat, Barnett, Maddox, Sanders, maybe Kroom are the future stars on this team. There you go. RB, just face it, man. Even if we get lucky and make playoffs, we're first round exits. Hey, you never know in the playoffs. One game, go home. So, but we wouldn't be a favorite, that's for sure. When winning, Dallas still stinks. I love it, man. I love it. Nice name there. Nice name. Tear everything down and rebuild. Eagles, Giants for life. Look at that, man. Look at that. That is what a Giants fan says. And then they'll be absolutely disappointed, upset, in dismay. The Giants are going down. We've had the Giants numbers for I don't even know how long now. I mean, they haven't beat us since 2016. The last time they beat us, I mean, the world was a much different place. We will say that. I kind of want Bradham, though. Want Jordan Hicks back. Remember in the beginning, Dallas was the dream team? What? The beginning of every year? Like they try to make it out to be? They're terrible. Danny Dimes, 2 fumbles and pick 6 by Big Play Slay. I love it. I love it. All right, let's hear it, man. Let's hear some of these people that you think are going to have huge games. If I had to pick from the Eagles, man, I would say either Greg Ward, Will Parks, or one of the linebackers. I don't know who, but one of the linebackers. Let's see. Philly, the podcast, my guy. What is going on, bro? What is going on? Another upcoming Eagle content creator. Appreciate that man a lot. Definitely going to collab with him soon. Shout out to him. Boston Scott, 200 yards. That's what I like. Darius Slayton, not lying about that one. Quez Watkins, Alex Singleton. There you go. Elijah Holyfield. Is Holyfield even on the active roster? That would be crazy. I don't even know if he's up, but I think he should be up. I think he should get a chance. Daniel Jones, 35 for 43, 5 touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown. Yarmouth, it looks like we got some rivals up in the house. We got 100 people in here. Are you serious? Or are you lying to me? Come on now. Stop speaking with your heart and speak with your head. Daniel Jones, if Daniel Jones throws 5 touchdowns and rushes for a touchdown, I will buy a Daniel Jones jersey. Come on, man. Come on now. Let's be realistic. Come on now. You got to give me some real thoughts up in here. Hey, I want your Eagles to dog on the Cowgirls. We're coming for them. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Shout out to Bro Key. Javon Hargrave. How about that? Can we get some noise out of one of the highest paid D tackles now? Can we get some noise out of Javon Hargrave? Jason Kroom. Richard Rodgers. Good one. That is a good one. That is a good one. Darius Slay's done nothing but cost money and cost games. I don't know how I feel about that one. I think Slay's been all right. He's a little banged up right now, but I don't know about that. Richard Rodgers. I think Quez Watkins will really show out tomorrow with all these injuries. There you go, man. Imagine a first play, just a big play action to D-Jax, Quez Watkins, one of them guys just bomb it downfield. That would be huge, man. That would be huge. We got to get off to a good start for once. John Hightower, 6 catches for 101 yards and 2 touchdowns. That is a fire take, my guy. That is a fire take. Boston Scott, 200 yards, huge game. Travis Fulgham. Richard Rodgers, 7 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown. That's what I'm loving this confidence. I'm loving this confidence, man. This is what we need coming into tomorrow. I'm coming full-fledged, 100%. There's no letdown. If we lose tomorrow night, man, it is going to be upsetting. It's going to be upsetting. Teams decimated by injuries can't expect too much. Thought we played well against Ravens apart from a couple of bad moves. Will Parks, long time. What's up? What's going on? Eagles season. It's been a minute. I lost my contacts. Text me your number. Hey, just hit me up on social media. If you guys want to follow me, by the way, on Twitter, RB Philly Take. I tweet during the games, interact with fans. So shout out to everybody. Rick Bennett, Holyfield is no longer on the team. Hightower gives me Torrey Smith vibes. There you go. There you go. I've been pushing for Quez Watkins. How about Derek Barnett with a couple sacks and a lot of pressures? There you go. There will be unsung heroes tomorrow that we don't expect. There will be unsung heroes that we do not expect, honestly. Alex Singleton and Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat is a monster. Richard Rodgers. Honestly, I can see Hightower, Scott going crazy. The speed brings. Oh, yeah, Scott's another one for me. I already mentioned them, though. Speed brings that deep shot threat for sure. Got to pull coverage up and that safety. There you go. Eagles are one and done in the playoffs anyways. Honestly, I can see Hightower, Scott going crazy. Jet fan here. Hey, man. Anthony, everybody, please put the prayer emoji up in the chat. Let's take one moment of silence for a Jet fan up in the chat. Anthony, appreciate you stopping by, man, and showing your face. It means a lot. But we're going to have a moment of silence for you for the New York Jets franchise. Terrible. I'm just going to take a second here and just send out a little prayer. So. All right. So I just had to get that out of the way. Anthony, wow. Wow. The Jets, man. The Jets, man. That's a different story. That's a different story. The G-Aints is their official name, not the Giants. That's what I like. That's what I like. John Hightower. I'm going to say I agree with you about Torrey Smith. If D-Jax comes back, you think Wentz will try and force balls? Well, if he comes back healthy, I don't know. I feel like Carson's going to trust the younger guys. I really do. Giants is going to win 40-34. Oh my! I don't know what's up with you now. I don't know where you got that information. No team is putting up over 35 in this game. Jamon. Interesting. All serious. From the Eagles, it's going to be Greg Ward and Singleton. Has to be. If they don't have a good game, we lose. Can see Hightower, Scott going crazy. Speed brings a deep shot threat. I love it. Going to be a good game. Let's get this dub. Let's go ahead and get this win, man. Let's go ahead and get this win. Seahawks want to sign AB. According to a report, I don't see it. Corey Clement is due. How about Corey? How about him? Enzo and Jesse says, great show. Appreciate that. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. We're getting up hype here. The night before. Usually, it's a Saturday night. People are out. Now, this is a weeknight. I know you guys got school. I know you got work. But we are in here hyping up this game. I'm ready to rock, man. If the game started in 10 minutes, I'd be ready to go. That's how ready I am. Because you know what? Sometimes you just got to come to a realization and just realize the opportunity is here. The Eagles got to take this opportunity. Tired of it. Jake Elliott, Brendan, good answer. Good answer. Didn't even think about that. Jake Elliott can't miss any more field goals, honestly. Can't miss any more field goals. Danny Dimes will make a few plays, but 5 TDs. Yeah, one every game for the next 5 weeks. Right. Danny Dimes has 3 touchdowns on the season, if I'm not mistaken? 3 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. And you're telling me this guy's going to throw 5 touchdowns. I hope the rest of the Giants fan base isn't like that. Because you're in for a rude awakening. You are in for a rude awakening. Let's see. Danny Dimes, 3 touchdowns and 6 interceptions on the year. Come on now. Come on. Philly versus Chicago. Daniel Jones is horrible. He's a walking turnover. Right. They make fun of Wentz. Well, here's Daniel Jones for you. We got 100 in the chat. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps spread this content to others, get more people up in here. Have some fun. Subscribe if you're new, by the way. We're on the road to 4K subs. And here we go, man. We're still up in here rocking. Slay is the least yards allowed. These people, that's what I'm saying. Darius Slay has been the man. Slay's been our MVP on defense. What the heck? Exactly. I'm like, what? Come on now. Darius Slay's been our backbone, man. Outside of the D-line. Slay's been out. I'm watching Entertainer. Just want to say, Giants fan, good. Go Big Blue. Good luck. Hey, good luck to you, man. Shout out to Entertainer. Great channel. Great Giants content creator. Tell the Giants fans to come in here because our Eagles, we are ready to rock, man. At any point in time, the energy, the passion's here. The rivalry. We are here. We are ready for it. We are ready. Let's see. Casillas letting the running back look like Derrick Henry per usual. If Shermer was still Coach Jones, would have 5 touchdowns. We think the Pelicans hiring SVG. Definitely interesting hire. A guy I liked. Jake Elliott with a 62-yard field goal. Woo! Hey, let's be up on here for about 10, 15 more minutes, unless we're still rocking out. But hey, I need some fire takes up in the chat. If it's your first time tuning in and you don't know what a fire take is, it's a bold prediction. I need a bold prediction, whether it's a game, whether it's a player, whether it's this or that. I need a bold take up in the chat. We're going to read the best ones off, man. Drop them in the chat. I'll go ahead and give some, but let me read some more comments first. Give me a bold prediction. Who's going to come out and have an ecstatic game? Who's going to come out and put the rest of the NFL on notice? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Get this W, says Philly Talk Podcast, my guy. What you think about trading 3rd or 4th for John Ross? In my opinion, I don't want any parts of John Ross. Too many injuries, man. Too many injuries. You think the Sixers might have a better year with Doc? They're gonna have a great year, and we do a lot of Sixers content on this channel, so it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Yo, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? Giants for life. Hey, we got the competition up in here, but it's all good, man. Shout out to the competition. Look, we respect, but we come hard, man. It's all about debating up in this chat, talking, having some fun, man. Let's see. Brody, what's going on, man? What's going on? Jake Elliott needs to make some field goals. RIP Jets. What up, RB? What's good? What's going on, Pete? What's going on? Richard Rodgers, big game. Let's get to some of these bold takes, man. Hey, drop your boldest, most hot fire, put it on a stove type of takes on the stove right now. Give me a crazy bold take. Give me something, man. Get me fired up. Get me fired up. You want my bold take? Here's number one on the offensive side of the ball. Let me think. Because I'm thinking about a few right now. All right, here's number one, man. Travis Fulgham, 170 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, goes up all over James Bradbury. That's my bold take on the offensive side of the ball. Here's another one. Carson Wentz, 4 total touchdowns, 2 rushing and 2 passing. That's my other bold take. My second bold take, and look, it's a fire bold take for a reason. You know, it's out of your comfort zone. It's crazy. My bold take on the defensive side of the ball, I said it earlier in my preview vid, is the defense gets a ton of pressure, 2 forced fumbles on Daniel Jones, at least 1 forced interception. So 2 fumbles, 1 interception, and 3 or more turnovers for the New York Football Giants. And this Eagles defense eats them alive, baby. That's my bold take on defense. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get some bold takes up in the chat. Eagles put Jamon Brown on the practice squad. I did see that. Of course, nobody took that guy. I mean, he stinks. Shout out to all 100 up in the chat, baby. Hit that like button. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the rivals, the Eagles fans, everybody. We got 57 likes up in the chat, baby. I think the Eagles score at least 30 points. 20-19 Giants. Carter should pass it open man like he's been doing. None of this forcing nonsense. TF 13, 50-yard bomb. How'd you know I have schoolwork? Because I just know, man. I just know. Let's get some of these bold takes, man. Eagles will have a home playoff game. Healthy roster, including Brandon Brooks. Eagles be dangerous. Wentz will shock the world. Man, good luck. And I am a Jets fan, too. Praying for you, man. Praying for you. Let's see. We need to give Taylor more snaps. Let's see. Dallas Goedert, Samalu, Lane Johnson, speedy recovery. Can't wait to see Bradbury shut down Fulgham. You're dreaming. You're dreaming. You're about to get your first daily dose of Travis Fulgham, baby. Zeke to Philly. All right, well, we'll start off the bull takes with Zeke to Philly. How about that? Eagles beat Giants 27-16. Black jerseys, let's go. TF 13, 3 TDs and over 150 yards. That's what I like, man. Cravon LeBlanc, Darius Slay, and Will Parks each get a pick. 3 picks on Danny Dimes. The special teams will have 2 touchdowns. We haven't had special teams production in I don't even know how long, man. Bold take, Travis Fulgham gets 1,000 receiving yards this season. I like that. He's on pace for like 1,200 right now. I like it. If he gets 1,000 yards without playing until week 4, I mean, that'd be crazy. I think this will be a one ugly game to watch. I do too, but at the same time, I think it's going to be a hard-fought game. I'm ready. Eagles versus Giants, second time, 37-16 win. Eagles. DJ is going to be the one. Fire take, Alshon and Djax will play. Alshon's out, but Djax is in. We'll see what he can do. Slay will have a pick. Cox and Vinny and Curry will combine with 4 sacks. I like it. Hot take with the emoji. That's what I like. Travis Fulgham, not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns. Look, I feel like we're about to play in about 10 minutes. That's how hype I am. I got to remember. I got to calm down. Remember, it's Wednesday night, man. I'm ready to go. Djax, 7 catches, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's what I like to hear, man. If you're just tuning in, drop your boldest take for tomorrow night in the chat. Why is everyone sending prayer emoji? Oh, we had a couple Jets fans in here. We had to commemorate them, and we just had to hold a moment of silence for their loss of a season, their loss of a franchise. Play Hakeem Butler. There we go. Wentz will have 2 rushing TDs and 2 passing touchdowns. That's what I said, man. Will pass for 400 yards, completing 75% of his passes. It's time for a big Wentz game. It's time for one. Carson, 16 for 24, 2 TDs, no picks. Another bold take, Eagles go on a run and make it to at least second in the playoffs. That is the type of energy that we need in Eagles Nation, baby. We got to fly. You got to rep your gear. You got to go crazy, man. It's time for it. It's time. Let's see. I'm going to go. What the Cards did to Dalton, pressure non-stop. Absolutely. Absolutely. Is Slay the best corner without an INT? Bold prediction. Boston Scott gets a 64-yard rushing touchdown on his 122-yard crazy game. That is what I'm talking about, man. That is what I'm talking about. Let's build on that, baby. Slay's the best corner without an INT because they don't throw his way. Doug kicks a field goal. Feel free to come out of your comfort zone with these bold takes because I'm loving them. I'm loving them. Philly drafts Chase Young 2021. Eagles win the division by half a game with 7 wins. 7-8-1. Wentz 4 TDs, 1 INT, and 345 passing yards. That's what I like. Eagles D 5 sacks, 2 picks, and 1 for 6 from a Cowboy fan. Respect, man. Respect. We appreciate everybody up in here. I say Fulgham doesn't get over 50 yards. Bradbury has shut down better receivers than Fulgham. Hey, but guess what? Travis is the man. I don't care who this is a different game. This is a different circumstance. He's coming, man. I'm just saying. I'm just warning you now. He hasn't had under 50 yards yet. So be ready. Giants 21 to Eagles 20 in overtime. Doug goes for 2. Then after further review, he kicks the extra point. Oh, man. You guys are great. You guys are great. Eagles are 5-0 on Thursday night. Hey, I'm telling you, the black jerseys bring out something different. They are just different. Neither team will get that many possessions. These teams will be wasting the clock and will come down to whoever has the ball last. Don't want to see Nathan Gary. Put in Sean Bradley. Put in Sean Bradley. D-Jack, 7 catches, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. Defensive hot take. I'm accepting this Eagles D for Steelers D in fantasy. I'll be danged if a 5th rounder has a better game than Allen Robinson or Amari Cooper. You just don't understand how the offense runs. You got to understand the intricacies, my guy. Sheesh is a big hot take, man. 367 and 2 TDs. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, yo. Woo. Eagles going to lose. If y'all lose to the Giants, is it fair to say fire Doug? I wouldn't say it's fair given that a lot of people are banged up. But this game, you got to win it just for morale purposes, just for the sake of the season, honestly. I don't think it's time to fire him yet, but he needs to get a damn offensive coordinator. That's what he needs to do. That's what he needs to do. Carson, 3 touchdowns. Predict Travis will get 100 yards or more tomorrow. Daniel Jones will be the one to beat the Giants. Wentz, 320 yards, 3 touchdowns. Eagles will only shock the work if Foles gets cut. What's up, RB? I'm happy Brett was fired and I'm the new coach. What's going on? Doc Rivers up in the chat. Doug kicks an extra point. Giants 37-20. Let's see. They're saying Bradbury will shut down Fulgham, but he can moss Marcus and Humphrey. Keep sleeping on Fulgham. Let him keep sleeping, man. Let him keep sleeping. Shout out to Barn 5. As a Seahawks fan, the Eagles are going to lose to the Giants, beat the Eagles 37-20. I mean, we'll see. I don't see the Giants put up 37 points. Have you checked how many points the Giants have put up in their games? Have you checked? Because I've checked. It sucks that we don't have Ertz and Sanders. Eagles win in OT 24-21. Doug kicks a 45-yarder to avoid second tie with 34 seconds. There you go. There you go. Fulgham season for the rest of the year, 91 catches, 1,097 yards. That's what I like. That's what I like. 2 TDs for Jalen Hurts. Bold take. I like it. Carson over 300 yards. Wentz 50 rushing yards and 3 TDs. Boston Scott with a rushing touchdown. That's what I like. Boston prediction. or bold prediction, Travis Fulgham is going to get 100 yards and Greg is going to get 100, as well as Carson 3 TDs. Brandon Graham 3 sacks. I love the black jerseys. I love them, man. I love them. Let's get a LA. Bold take Carson Wentz career game with 5 touchdowns and 450 passing yards. I wish I could say that was going to happen, but I love it, man. Black jerseys get the girls. I'm telling you. Wentz 24 for 30, 300 yards, 2 passing TDs, 1 receiving touchdown. Interesting. Boston Scott 3 TDs. Bro, let's get a Patreon set up. Been following you. Love your real Philly opinions. Let us support you. Hey, look, you can always feel free to send in a super chat. It's completely up to you. I appreciate all the support. We also got channel members available, but I think I'll eventually set up a Patreon or something like that. Never really looked into it, but hey, I appreciate all the support from everybody. Really, I do. Shout out to you guys for being up in here all the time, commenting, liking, subscribing. Hey, man, we're on the road to 4K. We're going up, man. Shout out to everybody. Hey, I see some score predictions up in here. Go ahead and leave your score prediction, and then we'll probably get up on out of here. But I need some good score predictions. We did it at the beginning of the show. Now we talked a little bit. We've gotten some different perspectives. I need some predictions in the chat. I need your final score prediction. And again, I will be on tomorrow night immediately after the game. So feel free to come back, talk your smack, say you're sorry if you're a Giants fan, because we're taking the dub, baby. You see this right here? Hold up. You see this right here? We're taking the dub. See this word right here? Champions. We are taking the dub. That's all I got to say, man. That's all I got to say. But, hey, Kevin Woods, man, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you a lot, man. Shout out to you. Hurts throws first NFL touchdown. D-Jax 5 catches, 56 yards. Eagles hot take. Eagles go 8-7-1, win the wild card against LA, and then surprise against Green Bay. We'll see. That's a hot take. I like it, man. I love it. Nate Gary makes oh, wait, never mind. Oh, man. What's your take on the Giants defense? I don't think they're the best defense, but I think they have guys that can do damage if put in the right positions. And against a weak offensive line, especially the Giants D-line against our O-line that's very banged up and inconsistent, well, they could have a field day. But I want Carson Wentz to be on the move. So we'll see how that operates. Let's see. Doug blows it in the Eagles trade 2 ones to bring back Frank Reich. I love it. How many TDs does Wentz have so far, including rushing? Well, he has 4 rushing touchdowns and then 8 throwing. So 12 total and 9 interceptions. Let's see. I'm a Cardinals fan, and you guys are going to get destroy the Eagles. You guys are going to get destroy the Eagles. Okay. Well, I don't know what that means, but either way, we're catching a dub, man. We're catching a dub. Giants scored 34 points against the Cowgirls. Oh, the Cowboys? Oh, I forgot. You mean the defense? The defense that's on pace to have the worst defense in terms of points allowed in history? Excuse me for forgetting that the Giants put up 34 against the Cowboys defense. I forgot. They're going to put up 60 now against the Eagles. I forgot. I mean, come on now. That's your argument. I love it, man. It's great. Let me go ahead and read off the Eagles. Let me go ahead and read off the Giants' amount of points, okay? So they scored 16 against Pittsburgh. They scored 13 against the Bears. They scored 9 against the 49ers, 9 against the Rams, and 34 against the Cowboys, and 19 against Washington. So you're telling me that the Giants are going to put up 34 points. See, someone said that before. They're going to put up 37 points. I love it. I love it, man. And it's no disrespect. I'm just look, we're just debating here. But it's funny to me. It's funny to me. Oh man. Oh man. Jim and Doug will have their best game without running out of plays. We play the Eagles week 12. I'm ready. Eagles 24-21. I love it. Fulgham 120 with 15 catches. That's what I'm liking. 31-14. Cardinals are going to destroy the Eagles. Don't get too ahead of yourself just because you beat the worst defense ever, okay? Relax. Relax. Let's see. All right, let's get these score predictions in here. Again, I said this earlier on my, I guess, preview video. It's going to be a tight game, all right? It's going to be a very, very tight game. But at the end of the day, the Philadelphia Eagles need this win. They need this win. There's no doubt about it. The Eagles, look, again, if the Philadelphia Eagles do not win this game, we are by no means out of it. But there will be a rock in our stomach because the Philadelphia Eagles must win this game if we want to avoid feeling like the season is over. A lot of people are already being pushed to their limits, but you can't lose against this team. You can't lose against this team. Philadelphia Eagles, it will be a dogfight. Both teams will start out slow, but the Eagles will prevail. I'm picking the Eagles 21-16 in this game. And I think we win this one. I think we come out and get a win and hopefully start a stretch of 3 wins in a row. Let's get it. Let's rally through these, man. 30-24, 23-14, W Eagles, 37-20 Giants. I don't know how you can say that. I don't know how. 34-27. Think the Eagles will consider AB? Probably not. Do you think Ward, Fulgham, or D-Dax will have a better game? I think, personally, Fulgham is going to have a game and Ward's going to have a sneaky good game. 42-10 Eagles. If we can score a combined 57 on the best 2 defenses, we can go off. Delusional Eagles fans. Crazy. I think you're delusional. 4-11-1, maybe win the division. 37-14 Eagles. Stop capping. Eagles are trash. You're trash. We're all trash. We all stink. But at a certain point, you got to realize it's the battle of all the teams that stink. And we are better. We are not worse than the New York Giants. We are not worse. To the Cardinals fan and Seahawks fan, y'all have to see us fly, Eagles fly. Let's go. Eagles are way better than the Cowboys coming from a Cards fan. 35-17 Eagles. I want to hear the Fly Eagles Fly song every 5 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get hype. Darius Slayton is the best offensive weapon in this game. I don't know if I can say that. Not right now over Travis Fulgham. I don't know if I can say that. Eagles defense are just as bad as the Cowboys. Well, guess what? You don't watch football. You're probably one of those that look at the statistics and go on the website and you don't watch. The Cowboys are on pace to be the worst defense of all time. Stop it. Just stop. Don't make yourself look bad. Come on. This is a good channel where we talk and debate, man. Come on now. You can't make fun of our defense. They haven't been this bad in a long time. They are pitiful. And if you're a Cowboys fan, well, I'm glad you can admit it. At one point, you got to, take it on the chin and say, our team stinks. I'm doing it for the Eagles right now. Our team stinks. But we are not as bad as the Giants. And I'll tell you that. Their offense only has 8 touchdowns right now. That's what I'm saying. Daniel Jones has 3 touchdowns and 6 picks. And you guys think he's going to put up 37 points. Really? What are you on? Eagles 21-8, 31-20. This game will be 41-10 Eagles. Stop disrespecting the Eagles. Stop disrespecting us. 26-23 Eagles. 31-28. Cowboys are going to lose. Joe Judge, the name, the man, the face, the legend, the man of the hour, Joe Judge. If my coach was named Joe Judge, I don't know how much confidence I would have in him. But man, the Giants have had bad luck with coaches lately. They really have. Quez Watkins is going to be a star. I love it. Why did the Eagles draft a 5'10 Jalen Reagor over 6'2 Justin Jefferson? Wish I could tell you, man. We had him high on our board. That's why. I honestly think that the Eagles are going to lose. I think Wentz is going to go for 268, but 2 interceptions and 1 fumble. Eagles winning 6-3. Eagles win 6-3. Oh, man. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Imagine that. Imagine a 3-0 game. Better yet, imagine a 3-2 game. Imagine 3-2. That'd be funny. 27-20 Giants bomb the D-Jacks to start the game. There we go. Quez tracks the ball. He's a beast. If we're being real, the Giants are supposed to be 4-1. What's supposed? I mean, how? Look, what are you saying right now? Come on. I mean, am I in the same atmosphere as everybody else? If the Giants are supposed, I mean, the Eagles were supposed to win the first 4 games of the year. Does that mean we're 5-1? No, it doesn't. We're 4-1. We stink. Take it on the chin. Your team stinks. You're 1-5. Come on now. We're supposed to be this. Carson Wentz is supposed to be an MVP candidate this year. Well, I guess he's an MVP candidate this year. I mean, come on now. Come on. You guys got to do better than that. Come on. Quez 1 catch for 50 yards. Just because you keep the worst defense in the NFL doesn't mean you can beat other teams. That's what I'm saying, man. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science, man. I see someone here, Trexler, says we own the Giants. Have you noticed you haven't beat us since 2016? And it's not going to change. You're just like the Cowboys fans. The Giants fans, I haven't heard from one in years. The last time I heard from a Giants fan, Barack Obama was the president of the United States. Honestly, where have they been? Where have they been? Come on now. Quez 1 reception for 50 yards, 1 TD, and gets benched. There we go. RB has me laughing. You almost have 4K subs. Let's go. Hey, if you're in here and you're not subscribed, well, guess what? It's free to subscribe. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like button. Are we at 100 likes yet? Are we at 100 likes, man? We're at 60 likes, and we got 115 up in the chat. It's not adding up, man. It's not adding up. Come on now. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe, man. Let's get it to 4K up in here, man. We're going to keep growing the channel. Niners are better than the Cowboys, Eagles, Redskins, and Giants. Guess what? You lost. You lost. RB needs $1 million. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. Appreciate that, man. Said we were going to get off after the score predictions, but I'm having too much fun with you guys. I'm having too much fun. And I want all you guys, especially the Giants fans, to come back in here tomorrow after the game because we will be here talking our stuff. And if we lose, well, guess what? I'll also be here talking my stuff because that's what real fans do. That is what they do. If you were to coach this game, how would you plan for offense? What I would do, originally, I would get Carson Wentz in a rhythm, Give them some of these rhythm throws, some of these short screens, some of these slants. Get them in a rhythm and then wait for the Giants to creep up a little bit too much and hit one downfield. But we also got to maintain the run. Just because Miles Sanders is out, we got to maintain a balanced game plan. I'm trying to go even rushes and passes in this game. That's how I would approach it. Just do the easy things right. Just do the easy things right and wait for the opportunity to open up. Use guys like Travis Fulgham, but use some of these underrated pieces like Greg Ward and Boston Scott. And really just maintain a couple key drives. That's how I would approach this game. Eagles stink. Please stop dreaming. Oh, look, it's a Cowboys fan. Oh, have you recovered yet? I'm glad you showed your face here. I'm glad you showed your face. Have you recovered? Have you come to a realization that the Cowboys stink as well? We all stink. Join the club. Subscribe to your channel. Eagles are awesome. Appreciate that. Eagles 35-3. I like it. As a Seahawks fan, Eagles will go 10-5-1 to a history comeback in sports history. There we go. Let's see. Matt Sadinsky, what's good, bro? Giants have us beaten us in 2016. This is 2020, the weirdest year in human history. Yeah, and the point being is that the Cowboys do it every year. They choke because they stink. Actually, I'm rooting for the Eagles now. The Giants fans looking delusional. I agree. Giants 20-3. I guarantee you're going to be on the AZ Sports Fans pregame. He does the same thing as you, just for a different team. Yeah, I know who AZ Sports Fan is. I know who he is. That's my guy, man. Shout out to him. 116 likes. I wish, man. Hey, get it to 116 likes. Let's go, man. We got over 100 up in here. We got 70 likes. Let's see, man. Getting D-Jax back. Fingers crossed. There we go. Rams did a stupid play on 4th and goal. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear it. Boston Scott did kill us last year. He did. And this is the emergence game of Boston Scott. If used correctly, it comes down to whether Doug Peterson is competent enough to stick with Boston Scott. Giants win the NFC East. Need a running back for fantasy. Is Boston Scott the move? I think he is, man. I think he's going to be a sneaky one this week. RB is the best YouTuber ever. Who needs PewDiePie? Hey, shout out to you, man. Appreciate that. Bold prediction. Eagles make a shocking trade for Julio in exchange for a first, fourth, and Alshon to offset the contract. There we go. Eagle Raven. I like to see it. 49ers beat the Rams. What is the Eagles' excuse? What do you mean? We beat the 49ers. Oh, my gosh. I mean, the delusion. We got the Giants fans up in here. All I'm saying is we are coming. We are ready. It's going to be a close one. I'm telling you. 21-16 Eagles. It's going to be a close game, though. It's going to be a close game. We got a Lions fan up in here. Y'all don't even have an offensive line. Yeah. And what do you guys have? What do you guys have? I'm still thinking. I don't know. Cardinals were playing the Dallas TV drama series theme song after the game. I love it. I love it. Let's go Birds. What's going on? Don't sleep on the Giants defense. Look, it'll be a close, tight game, man. Your teams probably won't even win against them. Yeah, keep sleeping on us, man. Exactly. Watch the Giants blow a 28-3 lead. Eagles don't have enough cap. Talk about our injuries. We already talked about the injuries. We got a lot of guys out, but as guys go out, Carson Wentz goes up. And these Giants fans know it best from week 17 last season. Fly, Eagles, fly. Giants. Yeah, exactly. 35-27 Eagles. When you want to watch a good YouTuber, just watch RB. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. We got 122 up in the chat, man. Sadly, we're about to get up off out of here, but hey, appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Coming with the hot takes from every direction. I love this chat because we got a bunch of different fans up in here talking their smack. I love it. Let's try to, hey, hit that like button on your way out if you haven't hit it yet. Let's get it to 100 likes as we usually try to do. Why should you care? They're just haters. Get that from a Ravens fan. Hey, it is what it is. I allow people to come in and talk their stuff. It is what it is. It's all debates up in here. It's all fun, all love. We're going to beat the Giants with 2 starters in Kelsey and Wentz. We are going to beat the New York Giants. Look, like I said at the beginning, to start this off, no more mediocrity. It is time for the Eagles to win a convincing game. Oh, can we just win one game? Please. Please, just an easy game. And I don't think it's going to be easy, sadly. I think it's going to come down to the fourth quarter. I'm going to be going like this. I'm going to be stressing, pulling my hairs out. Just please, Wentz, please make it happen. And I think he is. But wow. NFL should punish Jerry. Jerry won't let that happen. Eagles fans are pathetic. Your name is Mudbone. You are pathetic. I will say that if we get a change of president, we win this game. We'll have won every game. Oh, man. Dallas sucks. Dallas still stinks. AJG. Honestly, you're an Eagles fan, but I'm subbing because I love your personality. I don't support the Eagles, but I love when we have good football fans. Hey, there needs to be more people like you, man. I appreciate that. Look, I tell you, hey, you can always check the channel. If you don't like the content, you can unsubscribe. You can do what you need to. But look, we're all, at the end of the day, we're all football fans. I love debating, love talking with a bunch of different fans. And that's what we have here on this channel. So shout out to you. Appreciate that subscribe. And shout out to you, man. Let's see, man. Let's read a couple more of these, then we'll get up out of here. Talk about the terrible NFC East and if the Eagles have a chance. The Eagles have a perfect chance. They got to win these next 3, or at least 2 out of these next 3. This is the time right here. This is the time. Giants are a different team from last year. Stop it. They won 1 game. Relax. Relax. Take a chill pill. They win tomorrow? Well, guess what? You'll get all the props from me. You'll get all the respect. That's how it goes, man. You know, Norbcam. Yeah, shout out to Norbcam. Appreciate him. When's the next live stream? The next live stream is tomorrow night, immediately after the game. Whether we win, whether we lose, whether we tie, we will be up on here for sure. We will be up on here for sure. Be safe, fam. Catch you tomorrow night. Have a good night, my dude. Shout out to you. King RB, shout out to you. I literally subbed as soon as AJG said that. Appreciate all of you guys, man. Appreciate all you guys. At the end of the day, hey, we're here to talk our stuff, win or lose. That's how I pride myself on being a fan, man. And I'll be objective at the end of the day. We'll love the trade from Miles Jack. Good night, all fly. Eagles fly. I think the winner of the division will have 4 wins. Maybe. I'll be back tomorrow then. Hey, with that being said, shout out to everybody that came out today. If you guys could hit the like button on your way out, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell if you want to get notified when I upload or go live. Shout out to you guys. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go out here and win a game. I'm ready to run through a wall. You guys have a good night, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow night on the live if you decide to come out. Go check out my preview video I put up earlier today if you want to see my score prediction, keys to the game, all that, blah, blah, blah. With that being said, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.